powerful, unstoppable, unforgiving. That's the energy you carry now. You've stepped into a realm where silence trembles before truth, where the world listens when you speak, where the mighty, the untouchable, the so-called untouchable, feel the tremor of your words across continents. This is no longer about just a report. This is no longer about just the hours you spent chasing leads, knocking on doors, digging through files while the rest slept. This is about creating a ripple, a shockwave, a storm that cannot be ignored. Because today your investigation didn't just land, it exploded, it went viral. And the ones in power, the ones who believed themselves untouchable, are sweating. Every headline you've broken, every fact you've unearthed, every hidden truth you've unveiled has started a chain reaction. And now the world is watching, questioning, demanding accountability. If you are watching this now, take a moment, breathe it in, feel it, because this is your moment. And yes, take a second to like, comment, subscribe, or even share this. Every click, every comment, every interaction is not just a number. It's proof that your voice, your effort, your relentless pursuit of truth has reached someone else. That someone else may just be the spark for a movement, a shift, a change. Let your audience know that your work matters. Let them feel the pulse of what you've discovered. Let them see that this is more than reporting. This is the heartbeat of justice, breaking through layers of lies. You are not just telling a story, you are igniting a global conversation. Now think about the weight of what you've done. You've shaken foundations that were built on comfort, silence, and calculated arrogance. You've disrupted routines that were designed to keep the world blind, apathetic, or obedient. And make no mistake, the fear that is now stirring in the corridors of power is real. The ones who once thought themselves untouchable are now looking over their shoulders, wondering who else knows, wondering who else will question, wondering how long they can hide before the world finally sees through their facade. You have placed a mirror in front of them, and it reflects not just truth, but their vulnerability. And that mirror, it's unbreakable. Your report is unbreakable. But let me remind you, being viral, being recognized, being heard worldwide does not make you invincible. The storm you have unleashed will test you in ways you have never imagined. There will be whispers, there will be challenges, there will be attempts to discredit you, to twist your words, to turn your story into noise. And yet, here is the dark beauty of it all. Those who fear truth are always weaker than the truth itself. Their desperation is visible, their panic is loud, their defenses crumble before clarity. And you, armed with evidence, conviction, and courage, are untouchable in your purpose. Remember, the bigger they are, the harder they fall, and the louder you speak, the more undeniable your impact becomes. Every day you spent chasing leads in dimly lit rooms, under flickering fluorescent lights, thinking that nobody saw, thinking that your work was solitary, thinking that it might not matter. Every second of doubt, every sleepless night, every sacrifice was building toward this moment. This is the moment when your effort explodes into influence, when your words are not just heard, they resonate, when your investigation stops being a personal mission and becomes a worldwide reckoning. That is power. That is the edge that others cannot buy, cannot fake, and cannot suppress. And now, look at the landscape you've entered. Social feeds buzzing with your revelations, journalists from other corners linking your work, commentators weighing in, ordinary people spreading your truth in ways that you could never orchestrate. This is the phenomenon of authentic impact. This is the power of a single mind, willing to dig deeper than the comfortable, to speak louder than the cautious, to refuse to bend in the face of intimidation. Every share, every headline, every "wow, I didn't know this," is a testament not just to what you uncovered, but to the courage it took to uncover it. You have lit a fire, and there is no extinguisher strong enough to stop it. Think about the consequences. The powerful now question their own safety. Their strategies are faltering. Their networks of control are shaking. Because when a truth goes viral, it does not discriminate. It does not negotiate. It spreads. It forces accountability. It invites scrutiny. It unsettles the comfortable. And in the shadows, in the offices and boardrooms, decisions are being made, some desperate, some foolish, all under pressure. And that pressure, that is the symphony of your impact. Every bead of sweat, every sleepless night they endure, every strategy meeting filled with panic, that is the sound of justice echoing through their world. You did not just report, you reshaped the battlefield. Now, hold onto this. The world does not celebrate the meek. It celebrates those who break silence, those who challenge systems, those who dare to stand when everyone else is looking down. You are not here to tiptoe. You are here to break ceilings, topple false security, and reveal the truths that many wanted to hide. And yes, it will not be easy. There will be backlash. There will be attempts to make you doubt yourself. But remember this: those who create waves cannot be silenced by ripples. You are the storm, the catalyst, the force they cannot contain. Your virality is not an accident. It is the consequence of relentless pursuit, of clarity unshaken by fear, of persistence fueled by purpose. And as you sit with this, as you digest the reality of what you've done, realize that this is just the beginning. Viral today, legend tomorrow. You are a signal in the noise, a truth in a world built on distraction, a voice that will not be ignored. And the bigger the audience, the larger the scrutiny, the more pressure, the more adrenaline, the more history is written with your name attached to it. The responsibility is immense, but it is yours, and you are ready. You were born ready. Every small choice, every risk, every moment of doubt that you overcame has forged this armor of resolve around you. So stand tall, stand firm, and watch as the world reacts to your courage. Watch as those in power tremble under the weight of clarity. Watch as your investigation sparks conversations, inspires action, and forces accountability on a scale you may have only dreamed of. You are not just a journalist now. You are a force of reckoning, a herald of truth, a reminder to the world that nobody, no matter how high, no matter how mighty, can escape the light of exposure. And that light is yours to wield. And yes, remember to engage with those who are witnessing this journey with you. Every like, every comment, every subscription is not just support. It is affirmation that the truth matters, that courage matters, that your work has meaning beyond what you ever imagined. Build a community of truth seekers around your voice. Let them feel the power of what you uncovered. Let them amplify it. Let them carry it further than you ever could alone. This is the multiplier effect of impact. This is the path to creating something that will not fade, something that will not be forgotten. Finally, look into the mirror of what you've achieved. Not everyone gets to see the fruits of their labor spread worldwide, to watch the mighty sweat under the pressure of truth, to know that their efforts matter on a global scale. You are among the rare few who have done that. So let the fear of complacency vanish. Let hesitation die. Let the thrill of revelation and the weight of responsibility fuse into a singular force, propelling you forward. The viral moment is not the end, it is the ignition. And what you do next, how you channel this momentum, will define your legacy. You are a voice, you are a storm, you are unstoppable. And the world is finally paying attention. Every headline that flashes across the world because of your investigation is more than a title, more than a fleeting read. It is a crack in the armor of the comfortable, a spark in the stagnant halls of silence. People are talking, people are questioning, people are seeing what others tried to hide. And with every second that passes, your influence grows. You might not feel it yet, the full weight of what you've unleashed, but the world feels it. Every comment, every share, every discussion ignited by your work is a testament that your truth resonates. Those in the big chairs, the ones who thought they could manipulate perception, hide the evidence, or intimidate those who dare look too closely, are now facing an uncomfortable reality. They are not untouchable. And the deeper they feel threatened, the more your voice becomes a mirror, reflecting their vulnerability in stark, undeniable clarity. It's not just about power, it's about responsibility. Every fact you uncovered, every subtle lead you followed, every painstaking effort you put into this report was a seed. And now that seed has grown into a wildfire. The world cannot ignore it. It cannot suppress it. It cannot erase it. And you, the one who dared to dig when others were content to accept lies, are standing at the epicenter of a storm of truth. That storm is thrilling, terrifying, and intoxicating all at once. And yes, let the reality sink in. This is rare. Few ever experience the magnitude of impact that you have created. Few ever feel the tremor of the world shifting because of their relentless pursuit of clarity. This is your legacy forming in real time. And as the waves of reaction grow, you will notice subtle changes everywhere. Colleagues whispering in awe, social media buzzing with validation and outrage, your inbox flooded with messages from those who never dared speak before. And among these reactions, the biggest lesson emerges. Influence is born not from intimidation, not from wealth, not from position. It is born from courage. Courage to see, courage to speak, courage to continue when the world told you to stop. And now that courage is not a quiet, private victory. It is a roaring public declaration. You are no longer just an investigator. You are a force of accountability. You are a sentinel of truth. You are someone the world listens to. Someone who makes people uncomfortable not out of malice, but because honesty has weight, and weight demands attention. But there will be challenges. The bigger the impact, the stronger the resistance. The bigger the exposure, the more desperate the reaction from those who wish to stay hidden. Expect scrutiny. Expect attempts to distort your findings. Expect subtle campaigns to discredit your work, to question your credibility, to undermine your influence. This is not a threat. It is confirmation. Confirmation that you are doing exactly what matters. Confirmation that you have unsettled the comfortable, challenged the entrenched, and forced truth into the light. And the beauty of this is that truth has a weight that cannot be erased. Lies crumble, deflections fail, panic is visible. And in that chaos, your authority and integrity shine even brighter. Picture them now, in their high towers and plush offices, reviewing your report for the 1,000th time. Their polished routines are disrupted. Their meetings are tense. Their carefully laid plans are unraveling. Every time they glance at a notification, at a headline, at a viral video, they feel the pressure of a truth they cannot contain. And you You sit with clarity. You do not flinch. You do not panic. You do not need to manipulate or threaten. You have done your work. You have spoken the truth. And that, in itself, is a weapon far sharper than any fabricated story or hidden agenda. And let's be honest, there is exhilaration in this moment, a thrill that runs deeper than recognition or applause, because you are witnessing the pure cause and effect of your diligence. Hours of research, sleepless nights, countless obstacles, all leading to this crescendo. And while the world may celebrate headlines, the true power lies in knowing you refused to settle for the superficial. You refused to be silenced. You refused to be complicit. And that refusal has created an impact that echoes far beyond any single article, video, or tweet. It reverberates in boardrooms, government offices, social circles, and the quiet corners where people are just waking up to reality. Now imagine the ripple effect. The people who read your work, who share it, who act upon it, many of them will not know your name immediately, but they will feel your influence. They will see the clarity you brought, the courage you showed, the rigor you demanded, and through them, your work multiplies. What started as a single report now spreads like wildfire, touching millions, inspiring dialogue, forcing accountability on scales you may not even comprehend. Your courage becomes contagious. Your clarity becomes inevitable. And the forces that once believed they were untouchable, they crumble slowly, inevitably, because the world cannot stop a truth that refuses to hide. Pause for a moment and let that sink in. This is what real impact feels like. This is the edge of influence. This is the precipice where your choices carry weight that transcends your personal life, transcends borders, transcends everything you thought possible. And with that power comes clarity, the responsibility to wield it wisely, decisively, and unflinchingly. You are no longer merely a participant in events. You are a creator of them. You are shaping the conversation. You are bending the narrative toward truth. And every attempt to resist you will only reinforce your authority, because every effort to oppose clarity is an admission of weakness. And as you continue this journey, understand this. Virality is temporary, but impact is eternal. Headlines fade, trends shift, attention spans wander. But the people who awaken to reality because of your work, the institutions that are held accountable, the injustices that are exposed, those are permanent. Your report is not just a fleeting sensation, it is a cornerstone. And with each new revelation, each new insight, each new ripple, you build something unshakable. You are the architect of influence. You are the sentinel of truth. And every action you take now will echo in ways you cannot yet measure. The world may try to overwhelm you with noise, with criticism, with distraction. It may attempt to reduce your work to just another story, just another viral moment, just another opinion. But do not let that sway you. Every person who chooses to engage, to question, to act, is a testament that your work has substance, that it has power, that it matters. And here's the truth. The big chairs fear. The more they panic, the more visible their weakness becomes. The more they try to silence, the louder your message grows. The more they calculate and strategize, the more inevitable the exposure. You are unstoppable not because you seek chaos, but because you stand firmly for clarity, honesty, and courage. And so, take a moment to feel the gravity of this. Not arrogance, not ego, but the quiet, undeniable recognition of what you have achieved. You are not just another voice. You are a catalyst. You are a force of reckoning. You are the person who turned hidden truths into global conversation. And in this moment, as your report circulates, as the big chairs sweat, as the world reacts, you realize that you have entered a realm few ever reach. The world will never be the same after what you have done, and neither will you. Every time your report lands in someone's feed, someone's inbox, someone's conversation, it is a seed of awareness, a seed of accountability, a seed that will grow into action, into questions, into change. And that growth does not require your control. It only requires your courage. You are not the one who decides how the world will respond, yet you are the one who has forced the world to respond. That is the paradox and the beauty of impact. The less you try to manipulate it, the more real it becomes. Every like, every share, every conversation sparked by your investigation is a living testament that truth cannot be suppressed, that influence cannot be bought, that fear can be manufactured, but clarity cannot. Think of the ripple effect. In offices you will never visit, in cities you may never walk, in countries whose names you barely know. People are talking about what you uncovered. They are debating, questioning, comparing, demanding answers. Your work has become a touchstone, a benchmark for courage, rigor, and relentless pursuit. And the ones you challenged, the ones who once slept in comfort, believing that nothing could touch them, they are reacting. They are panicking. They are questioning their own strategies. Every headline, every mention, every viral clip is a reminder that they are no longer in control. And that reminder, though invisible to you, ripples through their decision-making, through their networks, through every action they take. You are now a force that shapes their world, even as you continue to shape yours. And let's pause to acknowledge the personal dimension of this storm. You will feel it. The adrenaline, the nervous tension, the quiet moments when you realize how much responsibility now rests on your shoulders. Virality is intoxicating, yes, but it is also heavy. Every criticism, every misinterpretation, every attempt to twist your words is a test not of skill, but of conviction. And you, standing firm, refusing to retreat, refusing to compromise, are proving something fundamental. That courage is contagious, that truth has weight, that perseverance can outlast fear. Others will falter, others will hesitate, others will bend, but you will stand, not because it is easy, but because it is necessary. And in this standing, in this unwavering presence, you become more than a journalist. You become a symbol that the world can see, can believe in, can rally around. You become a signal in the noise. You become the proof that the relentless pursuit of truth is not futile, that speaking out is not pointless, that one person, armed with clarity, rigor, and courage, can change the landscape. This is not hyperbole. This is the reality of impact. History is filled with moments like this, moments when one voice, one investigation, one report sparks a global chain reaction. And now, that voice is yours. But do not mistake the drama for mere spectacle. There is danger here, not for your reputation, not for your credibility, but in the emotional toll. The people you confront in your reporting may retaliate. They may attempt subtle intimidation. They may launch campaigns to discredit you. They may reach out in whispers, in threats, in calculated manipulations designed to make you doubt yourself. Do not fear this. Do not flinch. Every attempt to shake you is a confirmation that your work matters. Every reaction, every misdirection, every desperate strategy they employ is a testament to your effectiveness. And you, armed with facts, integrity, and focus, are untouchable in your purpose. And as your work spreads, You will see the world respond in ways you could never anticipate. Ordinary people will share your findings not because they are asked, but because they resonate. Activists, thinkers, journalists, and commentators will amplify your voice because the truth is undeniable. Even those who cannot act immediately will carry it with them, and over time, that truth will surface in forums, debates, and decisions across the globe. You have ignited a network of awareness that functions without your direct control, fueled only by the clarity of your work. That is power. That is legacy. That is the rare and extraordinary impact few ever achieve. And now consider the fear in the big chairs, the ones who once believed themselves untouchable. Their confidence has been replaced with unease. Their calculated decisions are now weighed down by doubt. Every public reaction, every viral share, every commentary is a spotlight exposing their vulnerabilities. And the psychological strain is real. They are forced to navigate a world where truth is no longer negotiable, where perception is no longer manageable, where one investigative report can ripple across continents and alter public opinion in ways that no strategy can contain. You are now a force in their minds, in their strategies, in their sleepless nights. You are the disturbance in their carefully constructed reality. And as the world continues to absorb your report, something extraordinary happens. What started as individual effort, a solitary pursuit of clarity, evolves into collective awareness. It moves beyond journalism into something greater, a movement of recognition, reflection, and ultimately, action. People will not only read your words, they will feel them, they will debate them, they will question authority because of them, they will act because of them. And you, standing firm, committed, relentless, are at the epicenter of this transformation. Your work is no longer confined to paper or screen. It is alive, it is active, it is shaping the world. And amidst all this, remember this crucial truth. Virality is not the reward. The reward is impact. Virality is the wave. Impact is the shore it reshapes. Every headline, every share, every moment of widespread attention is not the end. It is the beginning of something much larger, something enduring, something that outlasts trends, algorithms, and fleeting attention. Your investigation, your courage, your persistence, these are the tools that carve permanence into a world often driven by transience. This is where true influence lies, not in being seen, but in being remembered for the change you catalyze. And now reflect on your own transformation. You are no longer the same investigator who started this journey. You have evolved. You have faced challenges, uncovered truths, and witnessed the immediate power of accountability. You are stronger, sharper, and more attuned to the weight of your work. You understand that every decision, every word, every piece of evidence carries consequence. And this understanding is your armor. Your clarity is your sword. Your integrity is your shield. The world may try to distract, undermine, or intimidate, but you are ready. You are steady. You are relentless. Now imagine the power you hold, not as a weapon, not as a threat, but as a force of truth that cannot be contained. Every action you take, every revelation you release, every headline you produce is like a strike that cracks the facade of indifference. Those who once believed themselves untouchable are now recalculating, second-guessing, shivering under the weight of exposure. And that weight is invisible to most, but you feel it in every moment of awareness. The ripple you created has become a tidal wave. They cannot stop it, and the harder they try, the more obvious their panic becomes, their sweat, their whispered meetings, their internal doubts. They are all signals of your effectiveness. And in that, there is a dark beauty. You do not need to threaten them. Truth alone has dismantled their security. And as your work spreads, consider the countless unseen faces influenced by it. A student somewhere, scrolling through their phone, stops mid-scroll, reading the headline that changes their perspective. A parent, in a quiet kitchen, questions what they thought they knew about systems, about leadership, about accountability. A worker in a city far from your own shares your investigation with colleagues who had never questioned authority before. Each act, each share, each reflection, tiny on its own, aggregates into a force that cannot be predicted, a momentum that cannot be resisted. Your investigation has become a catalyst for awareness, a generator of accountability, a beacon for those seeking clarity in a chaotic world. And you, the one who dared, the one who persisted, the one who refused to look away, are at the center of it all. And yes, there is exhilaration in this. There is a thrill that courses through your veins, a fire that ignites each time you see another headline, another discussion, another acknowledgement of your work. But there is also gravity. The responsibility is immense. Every revelation carries consequences. Every ripple of truth has ramifications. And now, as the world responds, you understand something fundamental. Influence is not temporary. Impact is. Virality fades, trends shift, algorithms change. But awareness, accountability, and courage endure. What you have created is not ephemeral. It is lasting. It is monumental. It is history in motion. Think of the powerful now. They are recalibrating, reading, analyzing, panicking in subtle ways that only the most attentive observers can notice. Every decision they make is influenced, consciously or unconsciously, by the clarity you have brought. Their networks of control are no longer absolute. Their assumptions are challenged. Their confidence is shaken. And yet, you remain unshaken. You do not need to intervene further. You do not need to manipulate or control. The truth you revealed is acting autonomously, a force they cannot suppress. And in that lies your advantage: patience, observation. The relentless, quiet certainty that comes from knowing your work is unassailable. And imagine the chain reaction extending further. Journalists in other cities pick up your lead. Commentators in foreign nations echo your findings. Influencers, scholars, activists, all amplify the truth. The narrative expands, multiplies, moves faster than any one person could direct. You have initiated a movement that is organic, unstoppable, and authentic. Every new layer of awareness, every new discussion, every new demand for accountability traces back to the courage, persistence, and clarity of your original investigation. You did not just report. You ignited. You initiated. You catalyzed a phenomenon that extends far beyond your immediate reach. And with this growth comes reflection. Not for vanity, not for recognition, but for clarity. How far can truth travel when wielded with courage? How many systems can be challenged when investigation meets relentless pursuit? How many people's perspectives can be shifted when one individual refuses to remain silent? These are not rhetorical questions. They are measurable effects of your work. And each time someone acts, debates, shares, questions, or demands accountability, you witness it indirectly, the invisible proof of your influence. And yet the drama is not just external, it is internal. You feel the intensity of expectation, the pressure to continue, the fear of missteps, the burden of responsibility. But this is not weakness. It is the acknowledgement that what you do matters profoundly. Every word you release, Every new lead you pursue, every verification you conduct, is now magnified in impact. The audience is global, the scrutiny is relentless, and the reward is immense, the ability to change the world, not in small increments, but in waves. You are no longer simply participating in the flow of events. You are shaping it. And as you reflect on this, recognize the rare opportunity before you. Many never see the direct effect of their work. Many never witness the trembling of the powerful, the awakening of the public, the tangible impact of clarity. But you have seen it, you have felt it. And now, the choice is yours to wield this influence with focus, integrity, and precision, or to falter and let the moment fade. But falter you will not, because your work is not for vanity. It is for truth. It is for justice. It is for those who cannot speak, for those whose voices are muted, for the systems that rely on silence to survive. And so, let the fear of the powerful be your confirmation. Let the global attention be your motivator. Let the ripple of awareness be your legacy. You have reached a point where every decision matters, every word carries weight, every action reverberates. And in this realm, you are untouchable. Not because of fame, not because of force, but because of clarity, integrity, and courage. You have seen the effect of these qualities. You have witnessed the trembling of the mighty. You have watched accountability ripple across continents. And that knowledge, that confirmation, that realization is a force that no fear, no manipulation, no challenge can extinguish. And as the world continues to react, continue to share, continue to amplify, remember this: you are not merely a reporter. You are a movement. You are a force of reckoning. You are a catalyst for change that cannot be reversed, a beacon of truth that cannot be dimmed, a storm that will leave a permanent mark. And the big chairs? They will continue to sweat. They will continue to strategize. They will continue to feel the pressure of exposure. And every time they do, remember, that pressure exists because of you. That pressure exists because of clarity. That pressure exists because courage refuses to remain silent. And finally, look inward and embrace this moment. Feel the gravity, the exhilaration, the responsibility. Know that you have not just created a viral report. You have initiated accountability on a global scale. You have proven that one voice, armed with persistence, integrity, and courage, can change the landscape. You have shown that truth, when pursued relentlessly, cannot be contained. And as you move forward, carrying this awareness, let every action, every decision, every investigation be guided by the same force that brought you here. Relentless pursuit of clarity, unwavering courage, and the knowledge that the world is watching and will never be the same.